Hi, good afternoon. This is Nina, and we'll be starting our afternoon yoga session. Glad that you could join me today. So today's practice will be focusing on a relaxing way to start our week since it's Sunday. We'll include a body awareness scan to start, some gentle breath movement exercises as we're on the seated position, and then transition to the mat for some poses. So again, our first, I'll invite you to either sit on the mat in a comfortable seated pose with your legs crossed. If you prefer, please grab a chair if that's more comfortable. You can use that to sit on today. So whatever is better for your body, just follow whatever that is. Once you come into a seated position, we'll start with sitting in a relaxing way and then closing. So this practice, I'm going to ask you just to start noticing your breath. Feel the connection between your body and the floor. Notice each point of your body and how it connects to the floor. Begin to feel the heaviness of your body sinking into the floor. Now come to notice the breath. Feel the breath rise and fall. Feel the chest rise and fall. Begin to feel the lightness of the body as you bring your awareness to your breath. Your body is completely relaxed. The mind is completely aware. Your body is feeling light. Now bring your awareness to your foot, your toes. Feel the toes of the left foot. Envision your toes attached to your left foot. Left big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, pinky toe. The left foot, now the left heel. The sole of the foot, the ankle, the whole of the left foot. Bring awareness to the right foot, right big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, pinky toe. The right foot, the heel, the sole of the foot, the ankle, the whole of the right foot. Now both feet together. Bring awareness to the left leg, the shin, the calf muscles, the knee, the thigh, the left buttock, the whole of the left leg. Now the right leg, the shin, the calf muscle, the knee, the thigh, the right buttock, the whole of the right leg. Both legs together. The hips, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the whole back together, the whole back, the left shoulder, the right shoulder, the left upper arm, the right upper arm, the left lower arm, the right lower arm, both arms together, the chest, the ribs, the belly, the whole of the front body. Notice the whole of the front body, the whole of the front body. The neck, the back of the head, the forehead, the left eyebrow, the right eyebrow, the space in between the eyebrows, the left eye, the right eye, the left cheek, the right cheek, the jaw, the tongue, the lips, the chin, the throat, the whole of the head together, the whole body together. Feel the lightness of the whole body together. Relax and feel heavy. Sink into the floor or the mat. Relax the whole body. Just relax. Feel the body connected to the floor. Feel the awareness of your body. Begin to make small movements to bring your awareness back to the room. And when you're ready, take your time and slowly open your eyes. We'll start our practice of breathing exercise called alternate nostril breathing. This is a wonderful breathing technique to help, especially during times of stress or anxiety, or when you're feeling panicked or worried, to lower your heart rate and bring your body back to a relaxed state. I'll invite you to take 2 fingers, bring them to your nose, and now in a nice, easy, smooth breathing pattern, we'll cover our left nostril, breathe in through our right, hold it at the top, bring our finger to occlude it, cover it, and then breathe out through the opposite nostril. We'll be doing that together to start, and then I'll allow you to take it over at your own pace. So again, covering our left nostril with our top thumb or whatever finger feels right. Breathe in through your right. Hold it at the top, and then cover your right nostril and breathe out through your left. Now we're breathing in through our left. Hold it at the top. And now breathe out, switch fingers and breathe out through your right. Very important to hold it at the top when you're switching. So again, breathing in through our right nose, covering it up the right side, and then holding, breathing out through the left. I invite you to continue this practice of alternate nostril breathing at your own pace. Let's do 2 more on each side. And when you're done, you can rest your arm on your knee to let me know you're done with this portion of our practice. And just come back to your normal breath. And just notice your breath. How has it changed? Do you feel more relaxed? More grounded? There's no right answer. Just think, how do you feel? Notice the breath. And then we'll stay in an easy seated pose to begin our next part of the practice for today. We'll begin with neck rolls. So I'll invite you to do 10 easy, slow, relaxed rolls while we're in a seated position. We can go towards the right, go very easily so you don't hurt your neck. Making sure you're breathing with movement. Our goal in today's practice is remember to breathe while we move. So you can practice inhaling and exhaling as you rotate your neck, making sure you don't go fast so there's no kinking or jarring of your head or your neck. I'll invite you to do that a few more times and meet me in neutral position in middle when you're done. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. We'll start doing the same neck rolls, now going towards our left. Very important to take your time. You can close your eyes or keep your gaze open, whatever you prefer. Remember to breathe. Again, our goal is breath with movement. We hold a lot of tension and stress in our neck and in our head, so it's really important to remember to relax our neck and stretch it as we can in our yoga practice. I'll invite you to do a few more on the left side and then come back to neutral when you're done. Remembering to breathe. It's very easy to hold our breath when we're moving. Once we're back in neutral position, let's focus on our neck still and turn our right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathing in this position as far as it's comfortable to go. And counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to middle. I invite you to do whatever is comfortable. Your left ear now towards your left shoulder and hold it. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Our next pose will be bringing our shoulders up towards our ears. Again, we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders as well as our neck. So let's sit in a comfortable position, nice and tall. Squeeze and inhale, draw your shoulder blades up to your ears. And then as you breathe out, your shoulders go down. So let's do that together. Breathe in, squeeze and lift up. Excellent, everyone's doing great. And now breathe out and bring your shoulders down all the way. Again, at your own pace, remember to breathe in, squeeze and lift. Breathe out, drop, create space. I'll invite you to do this 5 more times at your own pace, and when you are done, meet me in easy seated pose. Seated torso circles. So keep your arms at a comfortable place on your legs. I prefer to put them on my kneecaps. Sit nice and tall. And then our next part of this will be holding your knees gently, and you're rotating towards one side. I encourage you to remember to breathe. So let's breathe in as we're going forward, and breathe out as we're going out backwards. So again, just keeping your eyes closed if you need. Feeling the tension release as we move in nice gentle circles to our right. Keeping your head and neck relaxed, and just the movement comes from your upper body. Keep your head upright and centered. And do this for a few more times. Breathe and blow it away. Breathe in as you go forward. Breathe out as you go back. Now let's alternate and do the same seated torso circles towards our left. Remembering to breathe. I invite you to do this 5 more times at your own pace. Go nice and easy, nice and slow. Feeling the tension release as we move. Feeling your lungs fill up. Breathing it in and blowing it away. We'll do this 2 more times and meet in center. Now bring your focus back to your breath. Again, back to breath with movement. You can keep your arms down, and as you lift them up, I invite you to have your palms facing upward. And then bringing it down to breath with movement, we're gonna exhale as you lower your arm and inhale as you raise. So we're gonna inhale with our palms facing up, rotating our wrists at the top, and we're breathing out. Again, palms facing up, inhaling, rotating wrists, bringing down, blowing it away. Let's do this 5 more times. 1, 2, nice stretch of our side body. 3, rotating the wrists. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, number 5, breathe in. Let's hold it up there. Reach a little higher. Lift a little more and breathe out. Excellent. And just rotate your shoulders, whatever you need to relax. Since we've been doing a lot of shoulder and arm work with this pose. Now let's do a seated side stretch. As you inhale, lift your right arm. If you'd like, you could bring your left arm to the mat or to the floor next to you for support, and then stretch. Press your hand towards your left side and just feel that nice stretch of our side body as we and moving our arm towards our side. Remembering to breathe. Let's hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be very careful to come back to the center. Now I invite you to lift your left arm towards the sky and put your left arm on the floor for support and bend sideways to your left. This should feel really good on the side body as we stretch and stretch it out. Remembering to breathe. It's really important to not forget to breathe. And let's count with our breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And come back to neutral. And just again, do some circles of your shoulders if you need to relax. And now let's do a seated spinal twist. I invite you to turn. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to turn gently and slowly towards your left side. Keeping your neck in line, your head in line with your neck, and your body in a nice neutral position towards the left side of the room. And let's breathe and blow it away. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making sure your gaze is comfortable, your neck is relaxed, and then come back to neutral. This time we're going to switch and turn our seated spinal twist towards the right or towards the opposite side that you've gone the first time. Remember to inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. So do what feels right for your body. Make sure you are gentle and you're cautious of your neck and spine. Breathe in, breathe out. This is a nice twist you can do. Feel a good stretch in your back and side body. And let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's come very gently back to center. Next, I'm going to invite you to come to your mat if you feel that's part of your practice today. Again, make sure you are cautious if there's any injuries or concerns. Please honor those and use grace with your body not to do anything that's uncomfortable. So we're going to come to neutral tabletop position with our arms, fingers spread apart on the mat, making sure that your shoulders are nice over your elbows, over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, and your knees are bent 90 degrees to the mat. And from tabletop position, we're gonna do cat and cow together. So I like to imagine when I do cat, an angry Halloween cat. So I'm gonna bring my back up toward the ceiling and making sure your neck is nice and relaxed. And then when we go into cow pose, we're gonna inhale and we're gonna drop our belly slowly down towards the floor, making sure that our position on the is still good with our wrists. Our fingers are spread on the mat. And our gaze is slightly up. You can close your eyes or keep your eyes open, whatever you prefer. So inhale, dropping your belly. And then again, exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. I'll invite you to do that 5 more times at your own pace. Feeling that really good stretch in your spine. Again, in cat, angry cat, you think of an angry Halloween cat, and navel up to your spine. You breathe in, opening your chest forward, your gaze up, your belly dropping towards the floor. This is a great stretch of the back and of the hips. Remembering to breathe. Breath with movement. Next, we're going to come back. When you're done, meet me in neutral tabletop position. Again, your fingers should be facing towards the front of your mat. Your hips over your knees. Your wrist over your shoulders over your wrist, and or your elbows and your wrist in a nice supportive way on your mat. And now let's just do some nice big hip circles. We'll do 5 each way to kind of stretch out and relax all the tension that might be in our hips. This is really a nice way to kind of get that good movement and stretch. Do that 5 times at your own pace, and then come back to tabletop. We'll alternate and do it the same thing to the opposite side. If there's any specific place, if you want to hold it a little longer, if that feels good, that's totally fine. Feel what's right for you and your body. Making sure you're breathing. Big hip circles. Loosen up the hips. Making sure we feel nice and stretch out. When you're done, meet me in neutral tabletop position. We're going to do a pose now called Sunbird, and if it's in your practice, feel free to do it. If you feel like you're not able to, that's okay. There's different options and modifications. I'll invite you to stay in tabletop. Extend your right arm straight ahead with your pinky facing the floor. And then your left leg can be straightened and stay on the mat if your body just feels like that's what's right for today on a lovely Sunday afternoon. But if you feel like you would like to go a little further, I invite you to keep your left foot flexed and lifted off the mat. Straight, looking gaze ahead. And then we're going to hold this. This is great for balance. Breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll do the opposite side. Again, this time we'll go with our just turning to see if that'll help with. You can see my arm here and my leg a little bit better on the screen. I'm going to be lifting my left arm with my pinky facing the floor. So again, one modification is if you feel like your balance is unable to lift your leg, that's totally okay. Just keep your leg on the mat and hold it. If you feel like you want the extra challenge, lift your leg up, remembering to keep your back leg flexed. This is, again, wonderful for balance and strength. Remembering to breathe. We often hold our breath when we're doing especially more challenging poses. And we'll count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably counted faster there since it was a more challenging pose. So excellent job. The next pose we'll do is called Thread the Needle. So in yoga practice, that means we're gonna stay in tabletop, extend our right arm straight towards the sky, and then bring it all the way under so we can let our right ear rest on the mat. And so that left arm that was holding that stability will be bending, but that's okay. That's the way we're going to be able to let our head rest on our mat or the floor. Remembering to breathe. After thread the needle, it's nice to just rest. Let's just count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bet you stay a little longer if you need a longer break. When you're ready, I'll meet you back in tabletop position. So once you're in tabletop position, I invite you to now we're going to switch sides. It's okay if you didn't do your right side. I just ask that you please use the opposite side. So let's lift your left arm up, since I did my right before, up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, thread the needle. That means come put your left arm under your right arm and shoulder. Let your left side of your head rest on the ground, making sure that you can feel the support of the mat under your head, and breathe. Just feel that nice stretch. And I invite you to hold that for, let's do count of 5 together again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so to close down or wind down a little bit today's practice, feel free to do whatever pose you kind of would like to if you need before child's pose. If you need to do any stretches or movements right now, take the time to do that. And then I invite you to do child's pose, bringing your feet together. You can spread your knees out as far as it's comfortable on the mat. So you do wide child pose or whatever feel good. And then extend your arms straight forward, letting your head rest as close to the mat that's possible for you in your practice. Everybody has a different range of motion, flexibility, and yoga teaches us that we have to just focus on what feels right and to honor our bodies. So just do whatever is right for you at this moment, making sure we're breathing. So while you're in child's pose, I just ask you to think about today's practice, hopefully feeling more relaxed and more refreshed for the week ahead. Asking you to remember to breathe when challenges arise, when difficulties come up as they do in life. Remembering to stay grounded and focused as best as we can do. And also remembering to do our best to let go of those things in life that do not serve us, those things in life that are not worth thinking about because they stress us and make us uncomfortable, but just to remember to focus on things that are positive, to work for good things, and to think of always ways of improvement and growth, both on and off the mat. So when you're ready, you can come out of child's pose to back to an easy seated pose. We'll focus on building strength and doing more standing poses in our next practices, but today I just wanted to start with a gentle, hopefully relaxing practice to help start our week since it's Sunday.